We've been building a barn in our yard for 2 years, and it's still not done. What happened? Well, here's the thing. Our barn is not being built by a team of people that can build the whole thing. It's being built by a project manager who's reaching out to subcontractors to do each individual step along the way. So there was a different group that actually put up the wood framing. There's a different group that was in charge of the siding. We've got plumbers, electricians, HVAC, people that are going to work on the interior, concrete pourers. There's even subcontractors, all they do is get the porta potty and come and exchange it for a new one every now and then. And here's the thing. Each one of those subcontractors are organized to make the most money, and that means to be the busiest they possibly can be. So our plumbers, for instance, they are plumbers. That is what they do. And they are organized to keep themselves very busy doing plumbing work, because that is how they make money. They don't make money if they're not actively plumbing. So what that means for us is, as we go down the list and start trying to get the next subcontractor involved in the process, they're not ready to drop everything and come to our silly barn in the backyard. They have a queue of things that they're currently working on, and we've got to get in line with everything else. So each step along the way is another line we get into. So we will finish the plumbing. Now we have to get in the inspector line and wait for the inspector to approve our rough end of the plumbing. And then after that, we get in the line for the electrician to make sure that they can come in and do that. And each one of those lines adds more and more weight as we go. And then natural things that you can't control, like weather or supply delays, compound all of that. Because the plumber was ready today, but the weather wasn't right for them to come with the inspector. So now we're delayed to the next spot in line, which might be a week or 2 weeks later. All of this sucks for me, but makes sense for them. So my experience means this project is taking as long as possible, but each one of these people in the trade are as busy as they possibly can be, and they're making as much money as they can, and they should do that. It's kind of good business decisions on their part. Here's the deal. We work in organizations that are organized just like this. I have a brand new idea for some great feature that we're going to roll out to our customers. And I get a project manager who works like a contractor and or general contractor. And then they're going to look at all the things we need and go out to all of our subcontractors, our architects, our designers, our engineers, our testers, our BAs. They're going to go out to all of these subcontractors across all of our little components and get them all lined up for what we need to do. And each step along the way is going to have those same delays that I'm experiencing right now. Because each one of those groups is maximized, optimized, and designed for busyness, just like the plumber, the HVAC contractor, the carpenters. Our architects are as busy as can be architecting, so if I need them, I have to get in line. Our engineers are as busy as can be engineering, so if I need them, I have to get in line. We have organized ourselves to maximize busyness at the expense of value delivery. That boggles my mind. If we wanted to optimize for value delivery, we would not have to subcontract out and get in line with everyone every time we wanted something. We would have those people ready, waiting, able to pick up the next most important thing, perhaps even dedicated to the product, to the goal space that they're working in, to the problem they're solving, so that they can look at the next most important thing. And let's say this next most important thing doesn't need a lot of architecting, but does need some extra engineering. Well, those people that are architects also in a pinch can help with engineering, so we can help move that ball forward. And let's say that this doesn't need a ton of business analysis, but it could use some help coming up with some good solid tests or writing some user documentation or some copy for the site. Well, guess what? The people that normally do all the analysis are going to swarm over and help with that. Because their job is not to be busy architecting or busy analyzing. Their job is to deliver value as fast as possible so that we can learn from it, so we can get ROI back out of it. That kind of an organization is optimized for the speed of value delivery and the speed of learning. The other kind of organization, where all of our little fiefdoms are kind of all separate in components and they're all very busy, that is organized for busyness. That is not the business model we should be following. And yet, here we are.